How would you like to, as a product owner, you need to have a good, well-maintained sprint backlog, and you got to also have a good sprint review meetings. How do you do that? So hello, my name is Tim McDearman, and I am a senior IT software development project manager, also known as a Scrum Master. I do Scrum. I've been doing it for at least 10 years or more, certified as it. Today I like to do my videos outdoors. Today I'm in a park called Moccasin Lake Park, and they have their own bird sanctuary, bird zoo. And so I have a star behind me, the bald eagle. So enjoy the bald eagle. Hope he doesn't steal this show while I'm doing the broadcast. Talk about a sprint backlog. Sprint backlog is updated. It's whenever it's developed when you have the sprint planning meeting, and in the planning meeting you pull things from the product backlog and place them into the sprint backlog, and then you task them out, and the task become this part of the sprint backlog. Now you're part of this happens in the sprint planning meeting. You're part of the planning meeting is therefore to help them target the higher priority product items in the backlog, to pull them into the current sprint backlog. The sprint backlog is what you're going to do during the current sprint. Sprints are about 2 weeks long, so it's what they're going to be targeting for the next 2 weeks, etc. This sprint backlog should be updated on a daily basis, usually after the daily Scrum meetings. Then the output of the Scrum is an updates to the sprint backlog. And the main update to that is going to be, hello, have a nice day. Come on through. And the main thing to get updated, though, is the remaining amount of work for each item, because you need to know that to see if you're on target, if you're going to complete on time. Do you have enough time left to complete the remaining amount of work? So for each task, you need to update the amount of work that's been used and the amount of work that's left, and use that to update your. Very good thing to have is a burn down chart for the sprint. So you use that to update the. He is singing. He is stealing the show. We'll pause for a second. He's happy. The family wants to come back. That's the good thing about sprint burn down charts, is they show that. They show the remaining amount of work, and it should be dwindling and going down as the sprint goes on. Another good meeting you want to have, that's important to have a good meeting about it for the product owner, is the sprint review, which is held towards the end of the sprint. And you review all the items in the product increment that's fixing to go into production, be released into production at the end of the sprint. You have that meeting with the stakeholders, and you get a demo. It's not, you don't do a PowerPoint, it's not formal meeting, it's just a demonstration of the software, the new features that are going to go into production at the end of the sprint. And you use that as the product owner. You're very interested in that, because you're going to use that to get feedback from the stakeholders about how are we doing on this product, how are we doing in the sprint, did we get it right, did we get it wrong, what changes do we need to make, and all of that goes into the product backlog and gets considered in the backlog grooming meetings before the next sprint starts. So you need to make sure, as a product owner, it's one of the most important meetings you need to attend, and you need to facilitate those meetings to make sure they go correctly. Thank you all. Now I get to go back to enjoying this bird. There's other eagles here. There's vultures, turkey vultures here. I encourage you all to come visit this site. It's Moccasin Lake Park. Thank you all very much. If you liked the video, please click on like. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Please share the video at liberty. Thank you all.